Welcome to the Real-Time Org project, focusing on Salesforce integration. This video is brought to you by Kalyan Chakravarthy, with more information available at heydecode.com. This project showcases Salesforce-to-Salesforce integration using Apex REST APIs. Org A acts as a provider, exposing REST endpoints, while Org B acts as a consumer, fetching and manipulating data for seamless flow of real estate information. Key features include exposing REST APIs in Salesforce, authenticating via OAuth 2.0 or username password flow, and consuming APIs using named credentials. It enables bidirectional data flow and supports testing with Postman and Workbench. The technical architecture involves Org A exposing REST APIs and Org B making callouts using Apex and named credentials. A connected app in Org A is used for OAuth authentication, providing a bearer token for access. This flow diagram illustrates Org B, the consumer, using Apex callout code, named credentials, and a JSON parser to interact with Org A, the provider, which utilizes Apex REST services, connected app, and sends JSON responses. To set up Org A, we first create an Apex REST class, KC Property Service. This class includes methods for GET requests to retrieve property data and POST requests to create new properties, handling JSON input for account creation. Next, enable OAuth for Org A by creating a new connected app in Setup. Configure OAuth settings, add a callback URL, choose Access and manage your data scope, and then save to capture the consumer key and secret. For Org B, create an Apex callout class, KC Real Estate Client. This class contains methods to fetch properties from Org A using an HTTP GET request to the specified endpoint, handling the response accordingly. The KC Real Estate Client also includes a method to create a new property in Org A using an HTTP POST request. It sets the content type to JSON and serializes the property name for the request body. The authentication and access flow leverages OAuth 2.0 for secure access. This protocol eliminates plain text credentials and uses token-based authentication for all API calls between Org A and Org B. The OAuth 2.0 flow involves Org B initiating a token request, Salesforce validating credentials, generating an access token, and Org B using this bearer token for API calls. Tokens are refreshed as needed for continuous access. The visual flow demonstrates Org B initiating the process with the Salesforce auth server, receiving an access token, and then sending that bearer token to Org A's REST endpoint for secure data exchange. Security highlights include time-bound and revocable tokens, IP restrictions, and connected app policies to control access. Using named credentials with OAuth is recommended for automated token refresh and secure key management. This slide provides a sample token request using Postman or Node.js. It illustrates how to append grant type, client ID, client secret, username, and password to obtain an access token from the Salesforce OAuth endpoint. Testing and validation can be performed using tools like Postman, Workbench, debug logs, and the developer console. The example shows invoking "fetch properties" and "create property" methods to test the integration. Best practices for security include using named credentials, implementing robust error handling, utilizing wrapper classes for JSON responses, and consciously applying sharing rules. Ensure API-enabled permission and include @IceTest classes. This unit test example for KC Real Estate Client demonstrates how to test fetch properties and create property methods. It uses test.setMock with HTTP calloutMock.class to simulate HTTP responses for effective testing. The mock response class mock HTTP response generator implements HTTP calloutMock. It defines a respond method to return a predefined HTTP response with a JSON body and a 200 status code for testing purposes. The real estate data flow visualization shows Org B, consumer, fetching and creating properties via Apex callout. This request goes to Org A, provider, which uses Apex REST service, connected app, and its database. In conclusion, the KC Real Estate Integration Project successfully demonstrates secure Salesforce org.org integration using Apex REST APIs. It adheres to Salesforce best practices, making it a scalable and reusable model for CRM systems.